Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm reviewing the new cigar. Quite a bit of press out there and talk on the internet about this cigar. This is the new cigar from Aging Room. Rafael Nodal teams up with none other than AJ Fernandez, his friend from the Altadas days. This is the Aging Room Quattro Nicaragua. And this is a beautiful cigar. This is the Maestro, the Bellicoso 6x52. Look at the construction. Look at the cap. Look at the density. It's in the lead up. The intro of this video, you saw this cigar I shot from various angles. It's just nice to look at, isn't it? Now, this cigar is all Nicaraguan, made in the Tabacalera Fernandez factory. Comes in 4 sizes, but today's choice is the Maestro 6x52. So, let's admire it for a second, and let's get right to it. This cap here is absolutely tight and pointed. If it were, looks like a shiv, right? If it were not a cigar, that's a spike. Let's take off a little and see what we can do. Cross your fingers. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'm surprised. I mean, look how pointed it is. That'll work right now. Look at that. The first flavors happen pretty quickly. There is a candy-like orange citrus. I tell you, it reminds me of the orange-flavored Pez. It's a candy-like orange like that. Nice brown sugar, some cinnamon, some leather, lots of black. It may be espresso. It's just shy. I'll call it black coffee. A nice black coffee. Yep. Black pepper at roughly 7. It's not overly peppery. That's not what you're getting the most attention. That's not what's getting your attention the most. It's the nice orange, brown sugar, cinnamon, light leather, heavy black coffee. That you get all those. And oh yeah, it has some nice black pepper. Not over the top, but nice. So that's your start. Buckle up. We might be in for a good one. Well, I'm right here at the first third. Burning pretty evenly. Nice looking ash. Very tight ash, not splintering. Nice. Your sweetness has intensified. Along with it, I'm noticing nutmeg in the mix. Not a bad nutmeg. It's just in the mix. You can get it. And it's giving a little bit of that vegetable type flavor that nutmeg does to the sweet orange citrus. The other notes are about the same: the coffee, the leather, the brown sugar, what have you. But the sweetness is up. Now, I'll tell you, from the light up of the cigar to this point, you could almost draw a straight graph. Each little half inch or so, the cigar got better. I don't score it this way, but when I first told you the first flavors, cigar was around 90 or 91. And it just got better as it went along. Here at the first third, with at this point, the best sweetness it's had, I'm scoring the first third at 93. Very good cigar. The finish, oddly enough, is not that sweet. It's a cream with maybe the least amount, just enough to give it some sweetness of the citrus notes. I mean, it's very light. It's almost undetectable. It's just a straight sweet cream, but I'll give it the extra sweetness of a touch or a drop or two of orange citrus and some average lingering black pepper. The pepper is not going to be the star of this cigar, or it hasn't been so far. But it's very good. So first third, 93. Let's see what happens from here. Well, I'm here at the midpoint. I'm coming back 4 times this cigar because it's changing. And the cigar just got some nice tanginess to it, the sweet notes, but also much more elevated black coffee notes. The leather notes have really gone into the background. The nutmeg is in the mix, but it's just in the mix. It doesn't hurt the cigar at all. The cigar, in my opinion, needed that heavy coffee uptick to give it the depth it needed to round it out. The cigar is medium to full bodied, I'd say, at best. The finish has more of the darker notes on it also. The cream and the black coffee, you know what that tastes like. That's what you have. Lingering black pepper is up on the finish. With this added depth, I'm raising the score to 94 at the midpoint. So we're getting better. Well, done with the second third. The cigar still has the elevated coffee, but the sweetness has slid back a little bit because the nutmeg did raise up again. And the leather is more noticeable now. Medium to full bodied, finish unchanged. With the jostling of flavors in the second third, from the midpoint to the second third, I'm going to back the score back to down to 92. The great large amount of orange candy-like flavor has greatly decreased because of the factors that I spoke of just now. So the cigar is still good. It's just going through some ebbs and flows. But at the second, third point, I am going to keep it at a 92. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Well, the sweetness sort of came back a little bit. That's a good thing. Still had plenty of black coffee, light leather, nutmeg, a little brown sugar and cinnamon in the mix. A solid medium to full body now. Leaning toward full body. Finish is pretty much unchanged from the 2 segments ago. This is a good cigar. No way around it. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you know that I also recently purchased several, 15 in fact, of the Toro size, which is a bigger ring gauge, 6 by 54. I did that because this is sort of a cigar that I like. It's not the best cigar I've had this year, but it's good enough that I'm willing to invest in it. And if the Toros turn out to be, and they'll have to rest for several weeks, if they turn out to be something different, maybe better, I may review them. But right now, they're just a speculatory buy. This is a good cigar, though. The final third, I would raise it up to a 93. And that'll give you an overall score of 93. The cigar went through some ebbs and flows, but it is definitely a solid 93. So there you have it, the new Aging Room Quattro Nicaragua from the pals AJ Fernandez and Rafael Nodal, who work together at Altadas. 93.